As many of you guys know, I've gotten wiped and I wanted to kind of address it because it was a false wipe. It wasn't a genuine wipe. I didn't get wiped for IRL trading or scamming or ratting or any of that. Got banned falsely, wiped falsely, and this is essentially the story how I got wiped. So the way I got wiped was I bought a baby protector skin from a player named I Love Hyperpop. Now, I didn't think too much of it because again, I'm a skin collector. I buy skins all the time. I don't check the skins. I do check if the skins are duped, but I don't check anything past that. I don't care about, I don't really check their trading history or their history in general. But this player was a pretty active and well-known person inside of Chubb, which Chubb is Collectors Hub Discord server, where it's a Discord server full of collectors like myself who buy and sell items that are to be collected. Now, the issue with this was I should have checked, because now the thing is the way I got wiped wasn't even a way I could have predicted. I would have had to been Doctor Strange to predict this one, because it wasn't even his fault that I got wiped. It was actually another player named Lar. Now, Lar and I Love Hyperpop traded, and apparently, I don't know what Lars' deal was. I don't know if he was an IRL trader or a ratter or a scammer. I don't know what he was, but he got I Love Hyperpop wiped. And because I Love Hyperpop traded with me, I got wiped. And this is called a chain wipe. Basically, what Watchdog will do is if it detects a IRL trader, a macro, or whatever, someone who's cheating, essentially, trades with another person, and that person trades with another person, they will wipe every single player that got traded with. This is the most unfair system ever. And a lot of people were telling me, set up an appeal. I did that. I set my appeal up, and here's my appeal on screen. Before I tell you, just guess how much time it took before it got denied. It took 15 minutes. 15 minutes and I got auto denied. 15 minutes isn't even enough to check my profile. 15 minutes isn't even enough to check the chat logs or the evidence I submitted. 15 minutes isn't even enough to just read thoroughly through what I said and then go onto my profile to check what actually happened or to check their systems. I got auto denied. And guess what the views were on my post? 0. No one even looked at my post. Not a single person. I asked around, what can I do? And this is all I got. Not much I can do about this. Sorry. They treat the guy with 10 mil net worth the same as everyone. So essentially, not only did I get 250 billion coins wiped, but I got it wiped for no reason. I got 250 billion coins wiped because I traded with the wrong person without even knowing his trading history. Am I supposed to check up on every single person I trade with? Is this what lowballing has come to? That if I lowball the wrong person, I get automatically wiped and I lose everything? My profile is 5 years old, almost 6 years old. Not once have I profile boosted, not once have I IRL traded or ratted or scammed or done anything bad in this game except spread positivity and post YouTube videos to help out the community understand better money making methods where they're not having to spend 10 hours every single day mining stained glass. But instead, all I got was an auto deny, and that's it. That's it. I can't do anything about it. Auto denied. The worst part about this whole wipe was it wasn't even the coins or the skins I lost. It was the fact that I owned so many one of two sets. I owned 13 backpacks, jumbo backpacks, 13 jumbo backpacks full of crystal dyed, fairy dyed, and OG fairy dyed armor. All of that is now gone. I owned over 4 double chests of skins, all gone. I owned so much, all gone because I traded with the wrong person. That's it. I think this is the most stupidest reason anyone could have gotten banned or wiped for. And this isn't the first time that Hypixel has auto wiped people and auto denied their appeal just because they said so. Right? There's been so many wipes that have happened recently, false wipes that have been happening recently, where the person can't do anything about it. You know why? Because they don't have admin contacts. Essentially, if you don't have an admin contact, you should be scared of trading with any player you come across, because the admins will auto wipe you if you trade with the wrong person. Now, have you noticed, if you look at the net worth leaderboard, have you noticed how it changes every few weeks, few months, whatever? Those players just go missing. Why? Because they all get wiped. For what? Because they bought from the wrong person. Obviously, some of these wipes are very, very fair and very real. Like if the person was macroing, they get wiped. I don't care, right? They deserve that. But people who are getting false wiped because they're trading with the wrong people now, that makes no sense. A lot of you guys know that I have a series called Speed Run to 50 billion. Guess what? That profile got wiped, right? Because my main account, Totally_Alex, got wiped and banned. Not my alt account. I mean, at least now I can tell, all the people who thought that I was transferring items from my main account to my alt account to net worth boost it or whatever. I mean, now I guess I could finally prove them wrong in a really, really sad and funny way, but that's not the point though, right? The point is that that series is gone. I had 10 billion net worth in less than 2 months. All of it is gone. The account isn't banned because I didn't get banned on that account, but I got banned on Totally_Alex, which a lot of people do know me and do kind of stalk my net worth for some odd reason. You guys, everyone knows my net worth has not shifted in the last 3 years. In the last 3 years, I have not played this game, and suddenly I get banned for boosting. That makes no sense. And the admin response I got to that was just, we can't do anything about it. Why not? Why not read the appeal? Why not just understand that this is my job? This is I do content creation off of your game. I give you more players. I teach your own community. I teach methods. Why am I white? It makes no sense. And I already know I'm gonna get comments of people saying, oh well, you're lying. You don't get false wiped. False wipes aren't a thing. That's just what people say to cope, whatever. I have a bunch of evidence to prove that I got false wipe. My plank, whatever that's called, where you can see how often someone logs in and such, you will see nothing. I log on maybe once a day to buy a skin or maybe 2 skins a day, and then I log off. That's it. I put them in a chest, log off, put it in my wardrobe, maybe put it on my armor stance to display on my island. That's it. I don't do anything else. That's all I do. To say that I was boosting is wild. I had one profile. I had 2 profiles technically, because I had another profile called Dirt to Everything, which only like my original subscribers are gonna remember that series. That was a long time ago. That profile hasn't been logged on in months and years, and it's like I get wiped for what? And the fact that my appeal got auto denied, not even viewed by a real human, it got auto denied by a bot. Like, is this how people get treated? I don't understand. This is so stupid. And it's like, I don't know what to do anymore with my channel, because do I restart? Like, do I restart fresh back to 0 to 50 bill? Like, what do I do at this point? Because my alt account never got wiped. My alt account, I could still play on it. It's not banned. And it's like, I'm so frustrated. I have 250 hours worth of clip for this game, for my YouTube series, that I can't use anymore because I got false wiped. 250 hours all gone because I traded with the wrong person, who, mind you, was a legit player and got his coins legitimately and was a collector and has been in the server for a long time, and his profile age was above 4 years. I don't know what to do anymore.